Namaste YouTube, I'm Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This is where I'll be bringing you the latest in food, fashion, and fitness with an Indian twist. Now, have you been eating healthy, exercising regularly, but not seeing any results? In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 most common traps to avoid while dieting. So one of my favorite healthy meals is a salad, and it's a great way to get your greens, your protein, all in one dish. But a beautiful salad like this can turn into a calorie disaster by adding just one thing, and that's salad dressing. Salad dressing adds a lot of calories and fat and just increases the amount of calories in this healthy dish. Now, one thing that I've done is when I go to a restaurant, while I order a salad, I always order dressing on the side. And here's a pro tip. When you do get your dressing on the side, instead of pouring it on, because that way you don't know how many calories are actually going into your salad, I take my fork, I dip it first in the salad dressing to get a nice coating, and then I dip it into my salad and pick up the leaves. That way you get all the great flavors from the salad dressing without all the calories, and you wind up using a lot less. When I'm at home, I don't even use salad dressings. I make them myself, and they're so easy and so simple. And I'll probably do another video on just salad dressings at some point. But what I use is spray olive oil, vinegar, lemon. You can get as creative as you want. And sometimes when I have Indian leftovers, I might put tandoori chicken on top of my salad and then use some of the chutneys as a dressing alternative. And not only is it delicious, it's flavorful, and it's also healthy. So who doesn't love a great coffee? Should we do that again because of the thing? You have to be quiet. So who doesn't love a great coffee? I know I do. And when I go into a coffee store that are opening up on every street corner, I'm overwhelmed with the menu options. There's iced coffees, there's frozen coffees, there's lattes, cappuccinos, and right now for fall, pumpkin coffees are all the rage, but they can be high calorie, high fat, and high sugar. To give you guys an idea, a large pumpkin coffee with whole milk and whipped cream can have over 500 calories, 21 grams of fat, and 16 teaspoons of sugar. Just to show you guys what 16 teaspoons of sugar looks like, I have it right here. And this is like surprising that one drink can have all this sugar. Not to mention, after you drink it, the sugar crash of after the sugar wears off is quite a big thing later on, a few hours later. Now, what I do is I don't miss out on the coffee. I go in and I order it my way and I control the calories. So for example, I might have a large coffee. I'll have it black. I'll have a little bit of coconut milk and a little stevia, and it tastes great. And all of a sudden my calories go from 500 to about 30. And that's something any healthy lifestyle can accommodate. Now, after a hard workout, it's important to stay hydrated, and it's so easy to reach for a sports drink right afterwards to replenish some of the electrolytes you've lost. These drinks do have great electrolytes that do replenish your system, but they also have calories and sugar. Now, what I do is when I work out, I stay hydrated. I make sure I drink plenty of water throughout my workouts, and then afterwards, I either make my own flavored water and have that if I'm craving something with a little flavor in it, or I have a post-workout meal which includes protein shake and something with like a little bit of salt in it to replenish those electrolytes. Snacking on nuts is all the rage at the moment, and while they contain great heart-healthy fats, they also contain protein, which is great, but they also contain calories. So the key to snacking on nuts is moderation and portion control. To give you guys an idea, 1 cup of almonds contains over 500 calories, and it's really hard to just control the amount of nuts you eat because you don't realize how many you're actually eating. So one thing that I do is I always buy my nuts in large bulk size packages, You save a lot more money that way, and also you can actually pre-portion your own snacks and control the amount of calories that go in. So instead of eating a cup of nuts, a serving size is typically a quarter of a cup. And I've invested in a lot of these like really inexpensive measuring tools, and they really help me control like how many calories I'm eating and the size of my snacks. So I portion out the almonds based on that, and I put them in these Ziploc bags, and that way they're all ready to go. I can throw them in my gym bag, I can put them in my purse, in my car, in my briefcase, and eat them at work or whatever. What's really interesting is if you say you're at work and you don't have a measuring cup, you can always take a Post-it note and line up your almonds on the Post-it note, and that would be roughly 1 serving. So all of a sudden you go from 500 calories, which is 1 cup of nuts, to around 150 with just the quarter cup. And it's a great savings, but also provides good protein and heart healthy fats. The thing here is, when you're at a party and you're engrossed with friends, it's easy to lose track of how many calories you're consuming, whether it's a soft drink or wine or beer or whatever it may be. I usually start off the evening with water or seltzer or something like that, and if I do have a soft drink, it's usually a diet soft drink. To give you guys an idea, 1 glass of wine has 200 calories in it, and who can just drink 1? I know that's difficult for me, but the more you drink, the more empty calories you're adding up in the evening. And while it's easy to lose track, it's important moderation and keeping track of calories is the key to diet success. I hope you've enjoyed these 5 diet tips. They've really helped me along my fitness journey, and I hope they can help you too. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. If you have a hidden diet trap that you'd like to share, please comment below. And if you like videos like this and content like this, please give this video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. Hope to see you guys in the next one.